there, it's Liz Yuille from Old Stables Crafts. Thank you very much for joining me again today. Today I am going to use some of the background that I made for yesterday's card. Because you will remember I did a bit of a Blue Peter and did a here's one I prepared earlier, which means I've got this left. I actually have a number because I started shooting the video for yesterday 3 times before I actually bothered to turn the video on. It's a bit of a clue there, really, isn't there? If you want to shoot a video, turn the video on. And I had pretty much completed the videos by the time, well, not the videos, but how to make this, by the time the camera went to sleep because it didn't think it was being used. So, there we go. Okay, so slightly different version today in that I'm not using the Stamparatus. So, as I say, slightly different version, so I just want to put my bits of cellophane away. And I'm going to use slightly different stamps. So today I'm going to use this florally sort of bit as the main filler, if you like. And as I say, I'm not using the Stamparatus. So I'm still using Memento ink because I think it's a good, you know, this is sort of a silhouette stamp set. So you only actually really need the one stamping ink pad. So let's just use the one. I'm going to stamp over the edge, so hence I have a piece of grid paper behind, just as rough. And there we are. Do I want to stamp more? Yes, I think I probably do. So I'm going to ink up again. And overlap, but come down. There we go, and then let me grab a baby ink. Actually, that'll do. I was going to say a baby block, but my G block. Of course, if I've taken all the stamps out, I don't actually need to open the stamp box. Just to even everything out a wee bit, I'm going to put our little floral from yesterday down here as well, just to fill in that space there. In fact, I might come all the way across, I think. So I have a sneaking suspicion this is going to become one of my favourite stamp sets. I love silhouettes. So it's perfect for me. Right, okay, let's clean that off. Grab my chamois. I'm actually having to grab my chamois out of the box I have prepared for tomorrow, today and yesterday. Oh, I don't need to open that up because I'm at High Wycombe at an event that Stampin Up UK are running as part of the High Wycombe Arts Festival. So we are going to be near Zara in the Eden Centre. So if you are in the area, do pop in. We're there from, I want to say 10 till 4. So it would be great to see you if you happen to be in the area. Obviously, if you're not in the area, then I can understand you wouldn't want to go. But if you are in the area, it would be great to see you. So let's do that little butterfly there. That's a sort of flying up butterfly. And then do need that. I don't know why it keeps closing the ink pad up. I think it's habit that I'm so used to having to change colours. Then the only other thing I'm going to pop on here is the sentiment. And that is going to go up here on the Coastal Cabana bit. There we go. It's almost straight as well, which is novel. Now I have finished with the ink pad, so that's fine. Right, now I've cut a base. I know it's a miracle, isn't it? Right, so I'm going to pop that on there. Yep, that actually fits, which is even better. So, cat hair. Where would one of my projects be without a cat hair? So some fast fuse, because you know it's still available, or was at the point at which I was filming this video, which I can't predict the future, unfortunately. I wish I could. So let's pop that onto our black mat to help make everything pop. There we go. Right, and I have cut, I know, prepared, a piece of the now retiring narrow silver ribbon. I think it's still available. Now, do I want it there or do I want it? No, I want it up there. So I'm going to pop some fast fuse on the back here. It's really quite frightening that I've prepared two things ready for this card, and then I need to straighten out my ribbon again. So let's pop one end there, and then as I'm okay, we'll pop one end there. I'm not fussy. Then as I've actually got grid paper, I'm going to line my card up on grid paper so that I can then get this ribbon A taut and B straight, which is slightly worrying for me. And it is straight, hurrah! Then I've got another short piece of ribbon, which I am going to tie in a half knot around the ribbon that's already there, because then it's really easy. It's an easy way of getting a little knot in your ribbon and getting it taut. See? Who said I don't give you tips? So that's that. Right, so I just need a card base, and let's have a look. No, that would be too easy really, wouldn't it? I was just wondering if I had Bermuda Bay, but I don't. That's fine. We'll use a white card base. The only reason I was saying Bermuda Bay is because yesterday I was trying to convince everyone that Coastal Cabana is Bermuda Bay's young brother. But as I don't have any Bermuda Bay card bases cut, I haven't had a redo of my card bases since we had the revamp, and that's mostly because I was fairly convinced we were going to get quite a major revamp, although a lot of people weren't. I reckoned it was 30th anniversary, perfect timing, so I haven't been cutting bases just in case. And it's kind of paid off, apart from the fact I still haven't got around to doing it. So there we are. Quick, easy card. So once you've got these bases ready to go, these lovely colourful bases, they're there to go. And that, I think, is a beautiful, beautiful card. And apart from having to prep the background, which was easy, it's instant. So I hope you enjoyed that. Do remember that as we're still in May, if you shop on my online store, which is linked below, there's a funny Linktree link, which if you click on that, it opens up all my social media links and a link to my online store. If you shop at my online store and use the hostess code, which is also in the information below this video, or unless you're watching this on my website, in which case it's on my website anyway, but for every £25 you spend and use the hostess code between now and the end of May, you will be entered into my prize draw for a colour caddy, the carousel, and the retiring core colour families, so that's the neutrals, the regals, the brights and the subtles, as listed in the 2017-2018 catalogue. Some of them are retiring, but a lot of them aren't. So if you haven't got all the inks already, you can get lots. So yes, one lucky winner will win that, and it's worth over £200. And all you've got to do is shop with me. If you want one of the Share What You Love bundles, this is one of the free items from the big bundle, then if you buy a bundle, not only will you be entered for the prize draw, depending on how large the bundle is, you will also get a sample of the stash that I've got of retiring designer series paper, which I will be cutting to 6x6, and that's going to be all the retiring papers from 2017-2018. So there'll be some Christmas, there'll be some spring summer, there'll be some of the annual stuff. I need to clear up my craft room, so I might as well share it with you guys. And I've decided that anyone that buys one of the bundles will be a lucky recipient of some 6x6 random patterns. There'll be some from all sorts of different suites. So yeah, if you don't already subscribe to my YouTube channel, there's a subscribe button in the bottom right hand corner. If you don't already subscribe to email notifications on my lovely shiny new website, you can do that on my website. You can also sign up to my newsletter on my website. The link to that is immediately below, and I will list the information for the items that are currently available. So not much. So the colours, I'm afraid, not. And the stamp set, not. But I will mention the stamp set and which colours I've used in the blog post, so that when they are available you can buy them from my store. So yes, all the dimensions and all that good stuff will be linked, will be in the blog post that's linked below. If you've enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Any comments or queries, leave me a comment either on my website or below here, and I'll get back to you. In the meantime, have a super weekend, and I will see you soon. Bye!